Hello back guys, it's Ruby Dimensions here and back with another video, and today we're looking at something a bit different, to say the least. We're looking at this video I found from Jehovah's Witnesses Corporation. It is on the internet, available to download, and it's just, a lot of people call it propaganda, and to be honest I do kind of agree with them, but we'll just check it out. Why not? Let's see it.
Jesus always made Jehovah happy. Satan didn't like this. He tried everything to get Jesus to do what was wrong.
If you are a son of God, tell these stones to become loaves of bread.
Okay, so here we can see Jesus is being tempted by Satan, who, remember the color he is portrayed as? He is portrayed with the color purple. Remember, this is a very important detail, it comes back later. But, yeah, he's just being tempted right now. And to be honest, what surprised me when I first saw this was just that the animation is not even half bad. Like, goddamn, I was like, damn, this is actually not terrible animation quality. You know, usually them Christian animations are usually like pretty terrible quality, you know, 2D, 27 FPS, you know, terrible voice acting. But to be honest, this isn't even like that bad. But yeah, okay, we will check out what happens later.
Isn't over. This is your story too.
What do you mean, Dad?
Well, what you do can make Jehovah happy. Our text this morning, Proverbs 27:11. Do you remember what that says?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so here we can see the problem. We can see the problem that will be in this video. So it is basically Calub and Sophia, which we just saw in the video. The boy is Caleb, the girl is Sophia, and they're gonna be faced with challenges. Now, Caleb's challenge is, of course, he wants to get a violent video game, which I do not know why Christians are against it. I do not know why Christians are against many forms of entertainment. But this, just me guys, this is nothing compared to what Sophia's problem is. And to be honest, when I saw this, that's the reason I wanted to make this video, when I wanted to come out of hibernation, if you know what I'm saying. Because I haven't been posting on the channel a lot, tell you what. But yeah, let's see what Sophia's problem is.
Be wise, my son, and make my heart rejoice.
Good memory, Sophia. That scripture is talking about you. What you do every day, not only big things, but also small things you do, can make his heart rejoice.
Okay, so here we can see the most terrible thing in this video, the most messed up thing. It is the challenge Sophia's gonna be facing in this video. Again, the temptation. But unlike Caleb, whose temptation is to get a video game for entertainment, no, this temptation that Sophia has is actually about getting an education. As you can see in the fucking poster, there's this girl who looks a lot like Sophia, tell you what. You know, holding her diploma up, you know, being happy she graduated. And Sophia clearly wants to. But in this, like, series, those videos, they never put something just for memes. No, everything has a deeper meaning. Because, well, a lot of people call it propaganda, and to be honest, it kind of is, not gonna lie. Because, like, you can see it is, like, kinda, I might be reading a bit too deep into it, and correct me if I'm wrong, but you can see that on the fucking wall where it was old bricks, you know, that a rotting building, you know. I might be reading too deep into it, but, you know, I think that they're saying that education is bad. And to be honest, that's what a lot of religions prey on nowadays. Just people not getting educated and kids not getting their proper education. Why? Because they know that science at this point is starting to remove the need for a god. Because everything can be explained more logically through science than through God. Which, to be honest, is what just people do not want. The religious people don't want. It's for God to be denied, because that's what they believe in, of course, and they want to recruit more people in. But yeah, enough of me rambling. let's see how they're gonna combat these challenges.
Okay, kids, it's a pop quiz today.
Yes!
Now, Sophia, if you ace this test, you'll be #1 in the whole class.
Okay, so here we can see the challenge. She has to do a pop quiz, and she'll be #1 in the whole class apparently if she nails this test. And as we just saw, she very well wants to get the top marks. Well, why? Because she wants to get an education. But of course, her parents and her religion have are telling her not to get an education. And by the way, this is why I'm expanding on the previous point right now, because just you can see a lot of Jehovah's Witnesses and other Christians working as window cleaners and just like handing out leaflets. Why? Because they did not get proper education. A lot of Christians are either homeschooled or do not graduate. There's a lot of them out there. And that's why they just didn't get the proper education. And because they believed in God and they believed that they had to go with God. They have to do whatever God tells them to. You can see with the Mormons. They have to go on a journey, on a mission, whatever it's called. A journey, I think, a mission. Yeah, a mission. So, yeah, a lot of kids leave school to go on this mission. And then, like, they return all miserable and stuff. Yeah, kids, please, put your hand in science, okay? Like, it's not that bad. Like, if you want to follow a religion, of course, but please do not let it get in the way of your life, in the way of your success. Because, to be honest, what would happen if you wanted kids but you cannot afford them? Because you are working as a goddamn window cleaner, earning $10 per window. Or $10 per window, goddamn, that's actually a lot of money. I mean, like, $10 per actual, like, house clean, you know, it's not a lot. How are you gonna support your kids off that? But yeah, anyway, enough of me rambling again. Let's see what happens with Caleb. Okay, so here we can see Caleb is clearly being, his challenge is clearly like, oh, he's playing with the bow. Oh, but those kids look like you're having a lot of fun on a video game. I can only perceive it to be like maybe a console or a PSP, a Vita maybe perhaps. But yeah, let's see how this goes on from there. We don't really see much in this little segment.
#1 in the whole class.
You got this one? Yeah, here. Hey, Sophia, you want the answer?
Okay, so here we can see the main problem, the main challenge in the video, the main obstacle. She does not know the answer to a question. Thus, she is tempted by her classmate to cheat on the exam. But, well, we will see. Because clearly, we saw that getting an education is clearly against God, or Jehovah, as Jehovah's Witnesses would like to say. But, yeah, let's see how this goes on from there.
That stinks, you lost. Hey, Caleb, you want to play? Come on, it's fun.
Forget it. He's a loser. Let me play with it.
Are you gonna play or not? Caleb, you gonna play?
Okay, so here we can see where I told you the purple would come back. And as you remember, Satan was represented by the purple, you know, the dark color. And we can see it again, but this time it's in the background. What does this mean? Well, where the purple was, that was clearly like his fantasy of what would happen, like how much fun he would have beating the bully, stuff like that. But we can see it's purple, aka it's wrong, and it will be like him basically following Satan and becoming a Satanist, aka going against Jehovah or God. Yeah. But to be honest, Caleb's problem is much more minor than whatever Sophia's gonna have to face. I can't wait to see the reality that Sophia's gonna have to face, and it's probably gonna have to do something about the graduation where we saw earlier in the poster. But yeah, let's check it out.
Hey, Sophia. We want the answer.
And you too can have success.
Okay, so here we can see the most anticipated part for me at least is Sophia's little fantasy where she fantasizes about graduating, getting 100%, getting a medal, getting respected, her giving advice and people listening to this advice. And yeah, but again, the purple color is present, meaning that this is the dark fantasy, the Satan fantasy, where she will be following Satan and will be going against Jehovah, making Jehovah sad. But yeah, let's see what goes on after that.
That's okay. No thanks.
Okay, so here we can see some really creepy shit. Okay, so they're, I guess, spiritually united together, back to back, and they're seeing all the angels, including Jehovah, and it's like kind of their test, kind of they're judging them for being tempted. But yeah, it's like kind of like they're testing them with the temptation, and they both say no. But there's a bit after this little segment which is really interesting to me. So yeah, we'll just check that out and I'll give my thoughts on it. Okay, so here we can see Sophia hands in her test, and we can see she actually gives it in, the teacher's confused. We can see that she actually wrote something down, which I think it's open to interpretation. Maybe she cheated, but I don't think that. I think that she actually got it right, but due to the advice of her father, and Jehovah's Witnesses and education going against God, against Jehovah, I think she actually purposefully scribbled it out, erased it, just because she doesn't upset Jehovah. That is my opinion of it. I do not know. Maybe you think that she cheated. I do not know. But what do I think of this video? That's the bigger question. Well, after hearing what everyone said, America to propaganda, to be honest, definitely. I definitely agree with those people. Like, this is propaganda. This is literally designed to get kids to, like, not go to school so they can become Jehovah's Witnesses, become, like, members of the church, like, to work for the church. Or whatever, like, I guess church or a Christian branch. But yeah, they want to work for those kids to work for the church so they can become like door-to-door salesmen for, well, not salesmen, but like Jehovah's Witnesses, like going knocking on door to door. You can see that a lot in America, actually. Jehovah's Witnesses and the Mormons, like knocking on the doors, trying to get people to turn. Yeah, I think that's why they do not want kids getting an education. But yeah, this is definitely propaganda designed to. I might make videos on it, but yeah, it's definitely designed to recruit children. But yeah, tell me in the end, what do you think of this video? Should I make more on this topic, on this series? So yeah, tell me down in the comment section. This has been 3 Dimensions, and I'm out. See you later.